I need the pipe in order to be able to leave this island. And she says, once I am able to leave, you are to take me with you to this new world that you speak of. And she says, there I will have much more power at my disposal and will be able to grant your request.
Sounds fishy.
I'm not sure that I wish to give you the pipe in promise for potential future reward.
That is what you asked for.
I ask for something now.
You asked for power that you could use when you got there. I am power, and you can use me when you get there.
Arguing semantics with the devil.
Who's there right now? Am I there?
No, you were having trouble climbing the cliff face because I couldn't get you by phone, text, message, anything. So I was like, I don't know what happened to JJ. So we're gonna have. He's too heavy to climb the cliff. He tries to climb it, and every rock breaks under his hands.
Fucking power went out, and it just like literally screwed everything in my house.
Boo.
All right. Well, JJ, you will eventually be able to catch up, and when you get up there, and you go into, you'll see a cave, and when you get in there, like. The rest of the party, save for Vishla, are like hanging out with a kobold and like looking off into the cave.
Okay.
I will say, I am sorry, Juliana, but no deal. The future is too mutable.
She says, okay, fair enough. I can offer you lesser power than myself. She says,
go on.
On this island, there is a font. She says,
I like it.
If you were to...
What, like Helvetical?
If you were to drink or bathe in the pools from this font, you will live forever.
Really?
She says, yes. Your mortal body could still be killed, I will warn you. But you would live forever.
Well, that's interesting. Can you tell me how to get to this font?
She says, of course. I could draw you a map.
Very well.
She says, other than that, I can only offer you wealth. But it is wealth unimaginable.
Go on.
I don't know. I can imagine a lot.
She says, I can tell from your attire that you hail from a world where an explorer once left named Ponce, I believe his name was.
Ponce?
Yes. She says,
have I heard of?
He came here with much wealth and acquired much more while he was here. However, he could not leave with the wealth. There were some adventurers that came here at one point in time and took some of his wealth, but there is still some left behind, and I know where to find it.
Have I heard of this, Hans?
Make an intelligence check.
Just straight up
Billy?
intelligence?
Yeah. That's the name of what my
yeah.
my goblin cohort fonts.
Okay. Let's see.
Ooh, look at
Nice
that
roll, nice roll, Colby.
green dye, baby.
Oh, I'm happy about it.
You've definitely heard of an explorer that was both an explorer and a conquistador named Juan Ponce de Leon.
Ponce de Leon.
Yep.
Do I have any
He
idea
serves the fountain of youth.
how great of a treasure or how much of a treasure we're talking about?
Well, you don't know anything specific of his treasure, but he was wealthy, and he is fabled to be one of the few people who have seen the new world prior to the colony being established. And he claims that he had heard tales in the new world of an island that contained a fountain of youth.
But he never found it? Or
He
nobody knows?
Like a fountain of beer.
Very well, oh great and powerful Juliana. I see that you need this pipe. more than anything, correct?
I wouldn't say more than anything. I can get it one way or the other, but I would prefer to be fair about it. And she says it would save me much time and power if I could use it and be able to leave this island.
I will give you the pipe right now for a map
Cheeseburger on Tuesday.
to the font and the treasure.
I cannot. That is not a fair enough trade for both. I can give you one or the other. You should choose. Think about it for a minute. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm hanging out with the kobold playing rocks, paper, scissors.
Oh, nice.
You guys are able to see across the cave. You can't see much within the middle of the cave, but you can
Yeah.
see light far away from you, and you can see Vishla standing in that light with other kobolds. And the devil's probably too small for you guys to be able to see from there.
And we just see them hashing out, like talking and stuff, right?
Yeah, she's just like standing there with the kobolds.
And we came up here to follow just to make sure that nothing happens. So I feel like we really shouldn't be doing anything. We're just watching right now.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that none of you all want to be like, I want to act.
No,
I do
no.
tell the group that the kobold told me that there'd be a lot of kobolds between us and Vishla.
Can we hear what's going on?
No. I mean, you could try to make a perception check. If you're not 20, it'll let you pick out pieces.
Ooh,
But it's far enough away that you probably wouldn't be able to pick much of it out.
Didn't have
what
it
about like insight to see the true
Juliana's
nature
pretty
of things?
soft-spoken as it is, so because she is tiny. Are any of the rest of you gonna try?
Yeah, I'll try one.
Playing rock, paper, scissors has 100% of my attention.
That's right. It sure enough does.
All right, so yeah, none of you are able to hear what's going on. All right, so Vishla. Juliana says, pick the one that you like, and I will point you to its direction.
So here's a meta question. So I don't know. I've never heard of magic.
Right.
So the idea that
Well, you've heard of magic, but it's never been confirmed as real.
a fountain of youth is probably too good to be true may not occur to me. I don't know. I guess it would. Hang on.
Think about it.
I know. I gotta go hug my wife, so I'm gonna steal 30 more seconds to think about it. So hang on.
What do you think, JJ?
Look at all those diapers in the back.
I think that Vishla has no clue what's coming.
You're still climbing up, aren't you? Or taking the long way around?
Me, no,
I
I made it up.
think he figured out a way to climb up. I just was trying to buy time until JJ got back. I didn't know where he was going to be.
All right, so are you down there with us now?
Yeah.
Playing rock, paper, scissors.
With the kobold, yeah. I mean, what else are we gonna do?
The wife was not helpful.
Is she going to bed?
Yeah.
Wow, it's early.
Got a lot of diapers back there, Colby.
Yeah. Welcome to the next 20 years of my life.
You ain't
That's how
taking
long
nothing
they stay in
A
away.
long
diapers,
time
right?
you were in diapers.
What?
A long time you were in diapers, Dad.
Okay, well, the next 40 years of my life, because after the kid's done with the diapers, it'll be my turn.
It'll be your turn. Once Silas
Right.
doesn't fit all.
Right?
Yeah.
My youngest just passed out in the bed.
Yeah, Colby, think about it in real life terms. Like, there are people in the world today that believe the fountain of youth still exists.
Yeah.
Still a thing. So it's really a matter of whether or not you consider your character superstitious or not. But he has seen some magical stuff since he's been here, including the things he's been able to do himself.
I will trade this to you for a map to Grumpy Cat. A map to the treasure.
She says, a wise choice. She says, very well, it will be done. Now give me the pipe. You handed her the
I'm
pipe.
going to, huh? What?
Are you handing her the pipe? I can't. It looks like your hand motion. You're handing her the pipe.
I'm thinking. I just kind of did one of these. I'll give you the pipe once I have the map.
She says, "Well, you have clearly never had dealings with the devil before." She says, "I am true to my word, sure as I live."
I will give you the pipe when you give me the map.
She says, "Then I cannot do it. I need to be released from my bonds before I can do anything."
Then I feel I must leave.
She says, "I feel you are probably smart enough to realize that I will not allow that."
Yes, but my friends will not want me harmed.
She says, "I do not have to harm you to take it from you. I could just prohibit you from leaving. You can live here with us forever."
Oh, snap.
Well, not forever unless you take me to the fountain.
Well, as short of an existence as you humans have. But trust me, it will feel like a very long time.
Burgark's down.
She says, "Understand, I am bound. I am not able to do much of anything. That is why I have employed these lesser beings to do my bidding." She says, "I cannot do anything until I am released from my bounds." She says, "Once I am released from them, you will have your map."
That's kind
It's
of
pretty
my
garbage.
point.
I think it's pretty garbage that every being on this cursed island is bound and needs people's help and can't do anything by themselves. Grumble, grumble. Let me get back to the ship.
Can I can I roll insight or something? I mean, can I get any kind of a read on her?
You can roll.
Perception, insight?
I can't remember which one is used for discerning lies.
Inside
I think it's insight.
by definition in the player's handbook. It's like if you're gonna do like gain action, if they're gonna take an action against you, or the true nature of.
Yeah, you can roll insight.
Better than nothing.
You do not sense any deception coming from her, but you do sense urgency.
Urgency, huh? But no deception.
No deception.
All right. I will hand over the pipe.
Okay. She says, "A wise move." And she like turns and says something in the language that the kobolds were speaking to one of the ones that are standing up on the platform with her. And one of them walks back behind her and starts rummaging through something and then comes back out with what looks like a dream catcher. And she motions for the other kobolds to come up to the platform. So the two behind you go up there and go behind her. The one that was with you, or that was standing in front of you, steps back next to you. And he like kind of just tugs on your pants and like nods his head and smiles and like points like very like enthusiastically at the devil. So they place the dream catcher over the devil's horns, and then they start the kobolds take the pipe and they light it and they start smoking it and passing it around each other. As they're doing that, the smoke starts becoming more and more from the pipe and starts surrounding the devil. And then as the smoke clears, you see the ice of the devil start cracking, and then it like falls off, and then you see like basically the same thing there, only this time it doesn't look like it's quite made of ice. It just looks like flesh. And she stretches, and then and looks around, and then the smoke completely dissipates. And she says, well done, well done. And she says, I am a lady of my word. She says, give me a moment, and I will prep your map.
Farewell.
She says,
Farewell.
she says, in the meantime, you and the kobold next to you should venture back to the mouth of the cave and let your friends know they may pass without harm. Yes, I knew they were there.
News to me.
Oh, I was being sneaky.
I'm like, I'm not going anywhere. I want my map, and then I'll go deal with them.
She says, it is your choice, but they have about 45 seconds to a minute before my kobolds descend upon them and murder them.
Oh.
It's your choice. You can leave them to die. That's more wealth for you.
You're playing to his character alignment.
No,
That's
I'm playing to a devil. Lawful evil to the core.
Fuck.
What's going to happen to me in 45 seconds?
She says, nothing. You are not to be harmed. I'm to give you the map. And I'm not even going to take a loose translation of my words. In other dealings, I may have said that since you didn't bargain for you to get the map and be able to leave here safely, that I would just have you killed as you leave the cave. She says, but even though you did not specify it, I understand that is your desire. And she says, and I actually like you. You saw reason. Most of your kind does not. They usually are just full of greed and want more, more, more.
She made one hell of an insight roll on you, didn't she?
Very well, oh great and powerful Juliana. I trust you at your word, and I will return. I'll walk back to the others.
Okay. The kobold goes with you. So yeah, you're able to go back to the others. You guys see Vishla like disappear from the light. When you walk out of the light, the kobold actually grabs your hand, Vishla, and starts like leading you through the darkness. And then you eventually come to where you can see Baron's light lit, and you can see that the rest of your party is sitting there hanging around with another kobold playing rock paper scissors.
I'm like,
Wait for me outside. You guys need to wait for me outside.
did Kevin move his up there? Is that only on my screen?
I see him.
For me too when he
It
joined.
glitches like that sometimes.
Yeah, it's cool.
I think the only way it fixes is if we all refresh.
Which we're not going to do.
So I just have to. Kevin will be creeping at the top of my screen.
Yep.
We
Yeah,
lost
No way.
at some point. I don't know what happened there.
I'm down with everybody on mine. I'm down here at the bottom of the screen with everybody else.
So get out.
You have like 30 seconds to leave. You have to leave now. It's like 20 seconds. Get out.
We need to get out.
Fine. Fine.
All right, I guess we're going to get out of the cave.
Yep, same. I don't want to be here any longer than I have to.
Run for it.
All right, so you guys are Fergar, are you leaving too?
Yep.
I'm gonna assume Peridot does. I don't know what happened.
Come on, over. Come along.
All right, so Vishla, the kobold will lead you back to the devil, and when you get there, she has prepped a map. She basically has like an outline of the island, and then she's basically just drawn a path going from where you presently are. You can see the village on there, where your ship is, where you presently are, where the village is, where the ship is, and where, in relation to all that is, to your treasure.
Does the devil seem bigger or more powerful now?
Not really. She seems about the same.
Yeah, you're like off in nowhere land up here in the top left screen, Billy.
Yeah, see, Billy's not even on that screen. I think we all need to refresh.
Okay.
I didn't even realize Billy was here.
Yes, I can. Can you hear me? Okay.
What the fuck? This is
They're all refreshing right now. I will do the same.
There's Billy.
Hey,
Hey
Billy.
guys,
Just no
You thought
Kevin.
you left us,
Oh,
Billy.
there he is.
Hey, Pumpkin.
Kevin
I
was the only
can't-
one I could talk to.
I can't remember. Did the kobolds say that they liked the devil or that they were afraid of the devil?
They seemed to be afraid of her. Like they had said things like, you know, if the first kobold that Kevin had talked to had basically said, you know, that they were trying to find shinies for the devil, so that she wouldn't kill them. And then the devils that brought you back here said that they couldn't bring the rest of your party because the devil would kill them.
Yeah. Okay, so I asked for the map. Has the devil given me the map?
Yeah. I thought I just described it a few minutes ago.
You did. I'm just making sure.
Yeah, she gives you the map and she says.
Yeah, that's right. You described it, so I've got it now. Okay.
She says, as I previously stated, there were some adventurers here a time ago that took a chest full of Pont's most prized treasure, but there is still plenty of treasure there to be had.
I'm going to be like, excellent. I'm going to pull my dagger, but tell me where the font is. And I'm going to try to intimidate.
Intimidated.
Damn it, Colby, you're gonna make me get the monster manual out. This is supposed to be a talking encounter only.
I like the size of your gentleman parts, Colby.
Cut of my jib.
Alright, make your intimidation.
I've been in mediations all week, so my balls are oversized at the moment. Intimidation, okay. I walked away from $300,000 last night, so I'm feeling like a fucking Viking this week.
Wow.
So I mean, I wouldn't have made $300,000. That's not a very good check.
I mean,
My last one wasn't very good either.
Alright.
I got a bad feeling about this.
I got a bad feeling. It's gonna turn into a fucking knockout, drag out fight, and we're all gonna die.
Hell yeah.
That this knife is a really bad idea. That this knife is a really...
I got spells now.
All I know is I can make people grab their heads and I can make footprints appear and not do anything that I tell them to do.
Alright, Colby, so when you do that, she doesn't respond with words, she just rushes forward to the edge of the rise there, and she immediately grows to her full size.
So human.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And then she lashes out with you to her. She lashes out at you with her tail. The 28 hit you?
No. Yes.
Damn.
Roll
Fuck, son.
I'm about to wipe this shit up, man.
I'm sorry, but she's probably going to kill you. All right, so you take
Knock you
13
unconscious.
How many hit points do you have, Colby?
You all got 4 now.
34?
4.
Oh, 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kill you.
Wait, you 4 hit points?
Now.
Oh,
Whoa! What the hell is that?
Whoa.
I'll take the 0.16
No.
repeating.
All right, then you take 5 cold. In addition to that, her tail is ice cold when she hits you, and you feel this force just slap you aside, and it chills you to the bone. All right, so now we need to look up rules for you to not die.
Well, Zero, he goes unconscious, and then I'm pretty sure like death is once it doubles his hit die, his starting hit die.
It's something like that.
Wow, Colby, way to bite off more than you can chew.
Come on. It looked like a little 1 foot thing. And I thought
That's
the
what she
kobold would
said.
have my
See,
back.
it just goes to show that this chick is a grower, not a shower.
Exactly. I'm just saying the kobold said that if she was going to do anything to you, they were going to step in, and tear some shit up.
Right? Right?
Yeah, we're
That
a
was
kobold
misleading.
backup, dude.
These kobolds are full of shit, man. I need to send these kobolds back to the store.
All right, Colby. So you're let's see, it fails to kill you. What's your hit point maximum?
17.
All right, so it doesn't straight out kill you. So, but you do fall unconscious.
So do I go to 0 or do I go to -1?
You go to 0. There's no negatives.
Okay, that's what I thought.
You go to 0, and then you need to roll just a flat 1d20. If you roll a 10 or higher, you have a success on a death saving throw. You have to be able to succeed or fail 3 of these.
No, I don't have to do it until next turn.
Stabilize.
I don't have to do it until next turn.
Right. Well, I mean, it's pretty much your next turn.
What the fuck are they doing?
We saw this happen, right?
No,
We
you
hear
guys
it?
left the cave like I told you.
Yeah, we left the cave like you told us to. We think
classic.
you're just having a meeting in there.
The kobolds saw it, didn't they?
They did, but it's
They
not
don't
their
do
turn.
anything?
It's your turn, not theirs.
Oh. Oh, I see what you said. I
So
see
roll
what
it.
you
How much time has elapsed since this all went down?
There's actually a button on here for death save. How do I... If this doesn't roll right for some reason, I'm going to redo it. But if this macros it correctly...
It should just be a flat d20. Yeah.
Oh, I failed.
So you fail. So you have like I said, you have to get either 3 failures or 3 successes. 3 failures mean you die. 3 successes mean that you survive. So you are currently spiraling down into death.
Like you do.
All right. So, but since you're unconscious, you don't know this happens. But all the kobolds like swarm the devil.
So the kobolds jump on because they're protecting them, right?
Yeah, I'm not going to play it out, though, because nobody's there to see it. But just so that Colby the player knows that the kobolds did have his back. As soon as that happened, they immediately, like...
But I died anyway because
The devil.
she murders them all and then lashes me again and I die.
All right, so you guys that are outside the cave, I guess make a perception check to see if you could have heard any of that, because she did
Please
bellow
roll
out
well.
loud, you don't order me to do anything. Fergar is too busy playing rock, paper, scissors
That's right,
with
bitches.
Baron, and Peridot is amused by it, but still not enough. Still couldn't hear. Oh man! What about you, Aaron? Are you gonna hear?
I'm trying to pull my character sheet again.
Come on, hot die, baby.
Where's my...
Why can't I ever just play like a neutral good fighter?
All right, Aaron, you heard like some loud feminine voice, like boom. You can't really understand what it's, but it definitely sounded angry.
Gentlemen, I think our friend may have angered something of the woman persuasion within the cave.
Something's peeking, Jay.
Shall we descend back into the orifice of the earth?
Gross, but yeah.
What is orifice?
It's this thing back here.
Okay. We must save
I'm gonna
Fred.
go ahead
Okay?
and turn the fog of war off on this page because you guys have seen enough that I don't need to hide it.
We must save friend. Friend in trouble.
That fool. And then we run.
I still don't see anything.
Fog of War makes me think of Warcraft 2.
Or Command and Conquer.
Does the kobold say anything to us as we move?
Hang on.
Oh, there it is.
Don't move anything yet. Like I said, give me a second to set the board because this has changed.
Boop, 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 boop. Let me retreat. Retreat! Retreat!
It's time to fucking get my game on, baby. Ow!
All right. So yeah, now you guys can go in there.
All right.
Like there?
So just go ahead. I guess let's go ahead and put an initiative up on it because it's gonna matter.
Right.
I'm just gonna sit here and
How did Aaron show up on it twice?
die
I don't see
slowly.
Huh. I don't know why it would have.
Yeah, it's just
Colby, go ahead and add yourself to it as well.
Why I'm dying.
I love how
we have to know
I
what
love
turn
how
you die on.
I love how actually dying is completely 50-50. Like the odds of it are completely 50-50. There's no modifiers.
Well, there
Well,
are
you
other
had-
things that can change it, but you guys just don't have it.
Your actions leading up to it were where you had the option to do something.
That's gonna be like that, is it, JJ?
Midnight Tonight comes out a game I really want.
What?
Do I got to re-roll again? Oh, you're putting them on there.
Who's got the higher dex, Vishal or Fergarg?
I have 12.
Yeah, me. I have 16.
All right, so Baron,
Can I be put on the turn order?
you are on the turn order.
No, I'm not.
no, she's not. I don't.
I don't know why.
I got an 18.
I see you as 22 on there.
Oh, that was from earlier. I was testing out a roll.
Okay, well, I don't think it took your 18 then because the 22 is there.
Okay. Honestly, though, it would put me in the same spot in the turn order. 22 versus 18.
Do you see yourself on there now?
No.
Yes?
No.
No. God damn it. Roll it again. I don't know why I can see it, no one else can.
Right now I'm on there.
There it is. 18.
Yay! Woo! Okay, thank you.
Baron, your turn.
Do we see any hostilities? Like, I
When you
understand.
first come in, no. Like the kobold that was like hanging out there before is like he sees you, and since he knows you speak his language, he's like 101 being killed, 101 being killed.
Run. 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. Another action. 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. That was me. Dash action.
Okay, and that is your turn, Aaron.
So, all right. Bear with me here. This is going to be strictly from roleplay purposes. All right. So it's probably going to be a complete waste of an actual attack. So, do you remember earlier when I made lightning come out of my hand and I could do that like as a thing now?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to try throwing that,
Okay.
which would
Do you
essentially.
actually, like, as far as like game mechanics go, do you actually have any spell that allows you to do a ranged?
I do. I have Chromatic Orb, which is a first level spell, and I can make it
Okay.
lightning.
All right,
Now,
I
here's
just
the
know your spell list, so yeah, go ahead and make your charisma check.
Well, here's the thing. It's only got a range of 90 feet, so even if I do make it, it's not going to hit anything. Like my character doesn't know that it's got a max
Well, it
limitation.
depends on what you're aiming at. There are things within 90 feet of you.
Well, I'm aiming at the bug thing.
Yeah, that's not going to make it.
Yeah, no. And I don't know that I need to move up, so I'm just going to throw it. All right, so I need to make a, what does it say, a charisma check?
Yes, make a charisma check.
All right, so...
Who is this Michael C guy, and why is he making charisma saves?
Very charismatic.
All right, so you stand there and you channel your energy, and it's very much like Dragon Ball Z style. You're standing there and you're like, and you start seeing like lightning like coming into your fist, and it like comes together into like an orb that just like you like fling out, and it like goes flying forward, and it goes right in between these two kobolds here. Come on, where's my arrow? Right in between here.
Okay.
And land right about here before it fizzles out.
Oh wow. So I almost hit Viscilla. All right. So that's gonna use up one of my spells. So I've got to roll for the wild magic.
Okay.
I think it's that one. Oh no, actually that's not the right table. I gotta do to get that one thing back. That like just automatically rolls on the table for the whatchamacallit.
Right. That's what I was getting at before, was that when you cast a first level spell, you have a chance of it going off anyway, but if you're using it to refresh your Tides of Chaos, don't you have to just straight roll the table?
Yeah, so every time I cast a first level spell, I have to roll on that thing. The one I did do.
If you roll a first level spell, you can roll the d20 and see if you get a 1. But if you're refreshing your Tides of Chaos,
yes, which I am, which I just rolled on the table. It's a 51, which means a shield hovers near me for the next minute, granting me a +2 bonus to AC and immunity to magic missile.
there you go.
That's pretty cool.
For the next minute.
So all of you guys that are near Aaron see like this like spectral shield come into an existence after he throws a ball of lightning. And it's like floating, it's like floating around, it's like constantly like moving around him in a circle.
Why am I not surprised?
This does not stop
Unlimited power!
but the rest of you might be shocked by it. All right, Vishla. Actually,
Dying.
you need to be at the bottom because that's.
Are we gonna have to reenact scenes from Reservoir Dogs? You're not fucking dying.
Up there, so.
It was a big guy.
All right, Vergard.
All right. I am going to move. And then take my dash action. 75, 10, 15. All right. So are these? Do we know these guys are like on our team, or are these bad guys?
The ones in the center you do not know. They have not taken an action yet. They haven't done anything or said anything. You just see them there.
I'm like, who do we attack, misters? I asked them in
You're asking the
common.
kobolds?
Yeah, I know they don't speak.
You like rush in there and you say that, and they don't react.
Okay, so I'm like, they know. Tell me who to attack, Baron.
Foolish ogre. And then in Draconic, I say, you move. And I point at the kobolds and I tell them to do something.
All right, so that is my go.
All right. Peridot,
Yep.
you go.
Expeditious Retreat. That's a bonus action spell. It gives me an extra dash for freebies. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45, 50. That's my full move. And then, I don't see the lady. Oh, she's all the way in there. Is that shadow like an actual chasm or something?
Yes.
Oh. So I have to leap the chasm to get to the other side?
There's stairs to go up on the right hand side. Can you guys not see the full cave?
I can see it. It looks like stairs and a platform, and I can't tell if it drops off or if you just walk straight across.
Yeah,
Okay.
Billy, you can't see this platform over here?
I can. Okay. I have just enough range to throw a firebolt at her.
Okay.
Let me.
She will have some cover from the kobold straight in front of you.
Okay. I'll need to roll that manually here. Sorry.
Actually, no, she wouldn't. She's on a raised platform, so you'd probably be able to fire it right over its head.
Okay. Let's see, this plus 5.
JJ, did you reopen Hangouts?
Maybe. Yes, I did.
Does that hit Martin?
Sorry, I closed it. Give me a second. Well, Colby's either going to get you guys a lot of experience.
Hell yeah.
TPK, thanks to me. Sorry, guys.
All right, that does not hit.
Okay.
What'd you get, Billy?
I rolled a 17 to hit, so
And that didn't hit?
put that in your back pocket.
That's scary.
All right, Vishla. Actually, the devil goes before you.
Sweet. That helps.
She's not really concerned with you at the moment.
Sweet. That helps.
Right. I mean, you're unconscious. You're not a threat.
I'm not just unconscious. I'm bleeding
You die.
from my veins.
From your orifices?
Orifices.
And it's all because of my pipe.
All right, so she kills 3 of the kobolds.
Shit.
Like in one go? Dang.
Is
For
this-
real, right?
Is this in the middle? Is this a chasm or a wall? Like, can she
Blackness?
see? Yeah, can she see the rest of the party?
Yeah, it's a chasm.
So
Wait.
there's line of sight.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Billy just fired a firebolt at her head, but just narrowly missed her.
Nice.
I was
I
gonna
was
say.
wondering if you could kill the ones that are blocking our
All
LOS.
Now it's your turn, Vishla, so roll your death save.
Come on, big monies.
Oh, Jesus. It's a 50-50.
What'd you get on the first one?
You failed it.
10. No, I got less than a 10. What did I get? I got something.
So don't fuck up.
All right, you succeed on that one, so you have 1 success and 1 failure.
So far, so good.
He's still alive.
Then it's the kobold's turn. This one
Oh,
runs
man, if
up,
they turn on us, I'm gonna fucking.
and it says something in its language that you guys don't understand, but Baron, you understand it, and it basically tells its friends that these outsiders are friends of the Honored One. We must all. He says something less nice than that, but he says something like, we save Honored One, yes. Leave Honored One friends to save Honored One, yes.
Go.
All right, so he does that, and then let's see, these kobolds go.
How do you measure distance? Like, I want to know.
There's a
what
ruler
90
thing on the side.
Oh, is there? Okay. It looks like a comb, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a ruler.
Sweet. That bitch is going down.
It's a ruler.
It's a ruler. It looks like a comb. Swear to
It
God.
does look like a comb.
It looks like a
Comb for a long time.
All right, so that's all the kobolds are able to do. The ones that are up on the ice devil make some attacks. Ooh.
I've been
Oh,
waiting all night to bust this out.
that is bullshit.
What's up?
Please tell me the Cabals whacked the fuck out of him.
No, one of them did did manage to land a hit, but
Don't say poopy
I can't
damage.
tell you what's bullshit. I'll tell you after the fight. Remind me to tell you after the fight what was bullshit.
Okay.
Me?
All right,
Poopy
your
damage.
turn.
All right. So, real quick question to the DM. My LOS is within 75 feet. Is Vishla impeding my line of sight? Like, do I
No,
have
she's lying on the ground.
He,
Ouch.
you
She
mother.
is lying on the ground.
Okay, it's Martin. I swear to God, it's Martin's fault. He
This is
started
why
it.
I'm dying. The DM hates me because I'm a woman.
You're not a
He
woman.
wants you to be a woman.
You
I hate you
sexist
because
fuck.
you're not a woman.
That's right. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna go bust this out and
Jesus
choose and choose this
She doesn't
demon
read
witch.
that much.
I'm trying to be fair here.
So you do an extra 1d6 damage against it.
Bam, and I get saves to rolls against them, and then I'm gonna start firing some arrows.
Okay.
Interesting.
Is it your bonus action to activate that?
So I don't quite understand that portion of it. I mean, like I typed it verbatim from the way that it reads on the spell cards.
Let's
So
see. What is that under?
I'd just like to add that I'd love to be giving y'all bardic inspiration if I was conscious.
So it says if it drops, because the cast time is one bonus action. So I didn't
Okay, there.
understand.
What's the name of the
Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark? Is that under your
The range is
archetype?
90 feet. No, it's a level 1 spell.
Oh, it's a spell. That's different.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's your bonus action. It says casting time, bonus action. And it does
Okay.
take concentration up to an hour, so if you cast any other spell that requires concentration, that will go away.
Check.
You can only concentrate on one spell at a time. So
Exactly.
you're concentrating on that one that takes your bonus action, so you still have your move and your regular action that you can use.
All right, so I would actually like to move up to a good vantage point. That looks like a good vantage point. And shooting at the devil.
Okay?
Yep.
Is the devil still
I
going down to Georgia?
Yes.
I had it playing. I think I turned it down low enough that you can't hear it, though.
The devil took me to Funky Town.
Mm.
Yeah.
Can you hear it now?
Yeah.
I don't know
I
why
think
you guys can hear it.
It's like 20 minutes and the devil went down to Georgia.
I think it's stupid that I can't hear it.
Yeah, I was surprised that it was as loud as it was for Michael Christie because I've got mine turned all the way up and it's not very loud.
All right.
The
It was
music-
really loud for me at first too.
Weird.
I can't hear it at all.
I can tell.
I'm
the
hoping
music
that
in the
I did
background.
this right. So I took the archery bonus, which should give me a +2 to the attack roll. So I'm hoping that factored right.
Let's see. It's
Good hit.
1d20 plus 2.
That's what I need to hear. +2, and then plus dex, right?
I'm looking here.
Because I now get a +2 to all my ranged attacks on top of my mod.
What is your dex bonus? Is it plus 2?
Yes.
Yes, it did act that in.
Okay, so dex bonus and the +2 for archery. So now I get to go to damage.
That will hit, yes.
And I get the extra 1d6 for marking it, correct?
Yeah, do them separate.
Right, so there's my first. Or at least I think I did that right. Yeah. And then here's a d6 for the money.
Okay. Make a perception check. Okay. You definitely saw that your arrow struck true and damaged the devil. However, you feel like it should have dealt a hell of a lot more damage than it did.
I think it's got some kind of a shielding, guys.
That armor's too tough for blasters.
Good.
Yeah, actually, so role playing, because I'm going to try to be more like Michael Christie because he does a really good job. So I've got this bewildered look like I know my arrow struck. It should have done like.
Yeah, you
I
feel
hit-
like the
I
arrow
hit
should have
hard.
sunk in like way deeper than it did, and it seemed like it almost slowed down as it hit her.
So instead of like shouting stuff out, I'm just going to utter, "That's impossible." Like I'm bewildered. I've got this bewildered look on my face. Like That's impossible. It should have done worse than it did.
You did the classic Dean from Supernatural, and you go, huh?
Yeah.
Let's
I'm
talk
not
about-
surprised. I'm never
let's-
surprised. I'm like,
Let's
Alright,
talk
Aaron, you're
about role playing though, because Michael is doing a good job. But are there any of you that think that Colby thought it was a good idea to do what Vishla did?
I don't think it was a good idea. I think it felt right. I don't think it was a good idea, but it.
It felt so wrong and so right.
Alright.
Anyway, go ahead.
So since we know what I did last time on that attack, like how far it went and everything, I'm gonna try scooting up some. 10,
Okay.
15, 20, 25, 30. That's my movement. And that should put me in range. Oh, look at that range.
stupid
And,
ogres in the way.
So you're gonna try and do the same thing.
Yeah, but this time I'm gonna try feeling lucky when I do it to give myself advantage.
Now you do know that since Fergarg is bigger, that he is blocking. He's not necessarily blocking your line of sight, but he is providing cover to her.
I ignore anything without total concealment because of my one of the feats I took is observant,
Mhm.
as my one of my feats. So I ignore anything that doesn't have total concealment.
Okay.
Take that, DM.
That was I didn't even care about that. I just took observant because it fit with my guy being like a field researcher for colleges.
All right.
But
So
hey,
make your attack roll.
I think this will work. Oh, hold on. I'm trying something new. I'm trying to do cool like you guys. Oh, that's lame.
All right. It does not connect, but it just barely misses.
So whenever I cast a first level spell, I get to do, well, here, let's do the wild magic first. Bam, nothing happens there. And let me roll the D100 for doing the thing with stuff.
Okay.
I am immune to being intoxicated to alcohol for the next 5d6 days.
You have to keep track of that.
Dude, yeah.
I'm gonna get you to try to drink booze for the rest of the game.
Oh, sorry.
But the question is, Michael, do you know that?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, son.
I'm immune to alcohol for 19 days.
All right. You're gonna have to keep track of that. There's no way I'm keeping track of that.
I'm not. There's nothing to drink.
That's not true. There's plenty of rum on the boat.
That's true.
Why is
And
the
I may
rum
or may
always
not
on
be
the
a
boat?
closet alcoholic.
All
Well,
right.
that was also my last first level spell.
That was Aaron's turn. So Fergarg.
All right. So I am going to be. So I'm going to move over, and then I'm going to be like, Moonslicer, help me cleanse this evil devil. I need you. You must strike true. So I'm like gonna try to just like will Moonslicer to like be more powerful. So
Make
What?
a charisma check.
okay.
And I assume you're trying to like activate some of your paladin abilities.
I am trying to cast Thunderous Smite.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So you feel like that your next strike with Moonslicer is going to be devastating, and she starts to like emit a slight bluish light.
Sweet. So am I casting Thunderous Smite, or is that just something special? 'Cause
No, your spell went off.
okay. Cool. Sweet baller. Okay, so I will. That's my turn.
Okay. Peridot.
Yay. I'm going to continue to move forward. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I move through these kobolds?
They seem to be friendly to you.
35, 40, 45. And I can't move that last one. Well, 50. And then I'll throw another firebolt at old lady.
Okay.
The Let's see. It's
You know, if you'd hop on the Millennial Falcon, you'd get there faster. I'm
crit
just-
balls.
Billy just nat 20'd it.
Oh snaps!
All right, you hit, Billy.
Okay. And then, do you crit with magic if it uses an attack roll?
I assume yes, but I remember when I asked JJ that and we were looking it up, and there wasn't anything specifically in spellcasting that says that you do or you don't.
No, you do.
Yeah, I think you do.
You do.
If it's
I
specifically
would
you
assume-
don't, you would say you do.
All right. It's that much damage then.
Boom. 12.
And that's fire damage.
Yeah.
Okay, make a
That should be
perception
awful.
check.
Make a perception check. Biggity boom. Perception coming up, coming at you as soon as it loads. Biggity bing, biggity bang. Okay.
Okay.
Billy, the Billinator.
You see the
Ew.
firebolt strike the devil like clear in the face, and it like the fire just like seems to just dissipate it as soon as it touched her.
I thought since she was like an ice devil, you know, I was like, all right, ice. We can.
Honestly, that's what I said. That's bullshit too earlier, because one of the kobolds like he did a nat 20 on his breath weapon fire on her, and I was like, surely that's gonna hurt like the Dickens, and I was like, what the fuck?
It wasn't the right kind of Dickens.
Yeah.
All right. Dickensian.
Yeah,
I
some side-
apologize for getting everybody killed, except for Fergard, who is probably immortal.
I don't know, guys. His devil's rough. All right, Vishla, make your. Actually, it's the devil's turn. I keep forgetting that I didn't put her in the order.
So I would like to commend the Dungeon Master for putting a challenge rating 38 creature in session,
You were
hoping
not-
that the
okay.
characters will
First
talk.
off, you were not supposed to give her the pipe. Second off, you weren't supposed to attack her after she gave you what you wanted.
You can't put a monster in a D&D session and be like, hopefully they don't attack it.
Oh, yes, you can. That's the whole point of 5e is that I could put a gargantuan gold or black dragon in front of you, and if you're stupid enough to piss it off,
It's 1 foot tall. How stupid was it, really?
Looks like Colby's going on a corpse run after this is all said and done.
Oh, rough.
Right? It's like some old EverQuest shit. It's like, do you hit this mob? Yeah, I did.
all right. So the remaining 2 kobolds on the devil die, and then the devil steps over here. All right, Vishla, go.
Oh, good lord.
That's it.
At least I know I'm not going to die this turn. Unless I do.
Don't die this turn. That's bad.
Die after we kill it.
Everybody cross your fingers for me, please.
Fail.
Is that your second or third?
Second.
That's my second.
So one more and you're dead.
Thanks for reminding me.
No pressure.
Colby, is there a way to help you with that?
No.
I can't like put a healing.
Somebody
on
has
it?
like guidance or something like
First aid,
that.
right?
No, I don't even think that'll do it. Yeah,
You
I
can
think
use an action to administer first aid, but you have to get to me.
JJ could save him.
Whoa!
If he is healed any damage, then he is brought back to consciousness.
Yeah.
Or stabilized. All you have to do is use an action to stabilize it. You don't have to heal damage.
All
This
right,
is my
so
leg.
I can't heal you. I just have to get to you.
it's the kobold's turn, and they all look at you guys and they say, "We will just." I guess since Baron's the only one who understands, they like scream across to you, Baron, and they say, "We will distract, devil. Escape with honor. Fast, go." And then they continue up into here.
I feel like we should still try to make an effort to save Vishla until he makes his final failed death saving
Well,
throw.
that's what they just told you to do. Like they're going to distract the devil, and you guys should try to get the honored one out.
Yeah, this loud.
Thanks, Dungeon Master.
I will explain that on my turn, by the way.
Oh, do me, Dungeon Master. I want you to do me because you're the Dungeon Master.
Good job, Batman.
I'm Batman. I'm rich Batman.
So,
I'm Batman.
the 4 kobolds that are back here start like slinging rocks at the devil. It does no
Yeah,
good.
that'll do it.
They sling them. All right, Baron, here you go.
Okay, so I call out to the group. I have to rally them, and in the most urgency that I can muster, I'm like, we have to save him. The kobolds are going to buy us some time, and I'm going to make a bold sprint.
You're gonna what?
A bold sprint. I'm dashing. Yeah. And that pretty much ended my turn.
Okay, Aaron.
She's like radiating. Man, the only thing I got that I know that I can do is run up and try to electrocute this motherfucker. I'm useless right now, so I'm done. I pass turn.
Okay.
I don't even have like a crossbow or anything.
Bergarg.
All right.
I'm in exile. I don't have anything.
I'm going to move to here. And then I am going to move to chair. And that's both my actions.
Okay.
Please roll some hot die.
Peridot.
I'm going to move, let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
I'm Batman. Got the hiccups.
All right, I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt on the creature.
Okay.
Witch Bolt does, if I can get this to open, sorry. Witch Bolt does, it's a spell attack, and it does a d12 of lightning if it hits. Does 24 hit?
Yep.
Okay, and then every round after that, as long as I'm within 30 feet of her, it'll do another d12 of lightning damage.
Sweet.
Make your damage.
Okay, and then just a second here. Okay.
Okay, and then make a perception.
Slow but Don Milosevic.
Super
12.
effective.
All right, so you
So
see
the lightning did-
you see the lightning like hit the devil, and like the devil actually like convulses a little bit.
Hell yeah!
Man,
Nice.
this was the next level. This was the next level. I'd have 2 more spells.
Lightning, lightning, lightning. Use your lightning.
I'd have to punch them.
Oh, punch them with lightning.
It's the devil's turn. The devil looks at you all, and she like leans down and picks up Vishala's body,
Oh no!
and like holds it out and says, "I will allow you to escape with this one's wretched life if you leave here now. Give me your word."
I got this.
By the
feeling-
mercy of the GM.
I'm confused. I'm like, Moonslicer, what do we do?
Don't leave yet. I might not have a life next turn.
Moonslicer.
But we're supposed to kill bad things.
I will kill the bad things.
I think it's a pretty sweet deal. We should take it.
Yeah, we need to save Vishala. I don't care how we do it, but we need to save him. It's only right.
It's only right that we save the guy who tried making a deal with the devil.
He is part of our group.
He didn't try to
He's
make a
part
deal
of-
with the devil. He made a deal with the devil.
He is part of our group.
And then broke it.
That's not true. You didn't break it. You still gave her the pipe. She still got free. Just like she
That's
said,
true.
you twisted the words, but you honored your end of the deal.
Wait, has she lived up to her end of the bargain yet?
I'd say I
Yeah,
kept
she
my
gave
end of
him-
the deal.
she
I
gave him-
wouldn't say I
You gave him the
honored it.
message. JJ, did you see the message? It didn't say you read it.
Oh, nope. Okay.
All right, so So yeah, for action, speaking is a free action. So if any of you are going to give your word, you need to say it now.
You have my word.
I say, give me the body.
I will have your word.
You have my word? That make no sense. Me speak. How can you have words? Words not things.
She says, I will have your swear that you will not, that you will take it and leave.
God damn it, I will take it and leave.
You should cross your heart.
I get what that was.
But just
He gave his
Sorry.
swear. He gave
Alright,
his
so-
swear.
I'm
Peridot
sorry.
and Karen, do you say anything?
No.
Yeah, you seem like a right enough chap.
Okay, well, she lifts Vishla's body above her head and she says, I will have all of your words, or he goes in the chasm, and then I will eat you all for my breakfast.
So be it. Yes, yes, yes. Words.
Everybody agreed already?
I solemnly swear and all that.
Everybody but you.
Fine, I agree.
Then she hands Vishla to Fergard. She says, she says, you have the power within you to save his life. Choose to do
Fergard.
it now, or he will die.
Fergard, bring him to me quickly.
She says I can heal him.
Well,
How do I
it's
heal him?
actually Vishla's turn.
So he
I
might
know.
die.
I am not complaining, but the amount of GM fudging in this is just amazing. I love
I
it.
think you should go for that saving throw.
What did I
Yeah.
fudge?
Not that it's just funny. I'm not saying
He
anything.
thinks it's funny you fixing his mistake.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
not fixing his mistake.
I know.
Incur the
I
wrath.
can show you where I had it written up that and it says in the very unlikely scenario that they think it's a good idea to attack a devil.
I don't know what a
Level
devil
2.
is.
At level 2.
I don't know what a devil is. It was 1 foot tall,
Well, Peridot's only like 3 feet tall. And
and I
wouldn't-
have a knife, and it doesn't. And kobolds that love me. And
Hey, 5 of them died for your life.
I appreciate it. I don't want to hit this button. Dude, which do I trust more? I don't trust the computer. The computer's trying to sabotage me. I'm gonna roll a d20.
All right.
Y'all trust me, right?
If you get a natural one
You
here,
don't believe me?
Oh, I believe Colby's lawful.
Colby is lawful.
Yes, that's what I said. Good thing Colby's lawful. I wouldn't let JJ do that.
Actually, wait.
JJ would roll a 1 and be like, bitches.
17. 17.
All right.
17.
So you got 2
17.
successes and 2 failures.
Okay.
All right. So that's Vishla's turn. The kobolds like stare in disbelief and have no idea what to do, so they're kind of frozen in place. Baron.
Well, since I can't ask, well, okay. I'm going to tell Fergard. Fergard, bring him to me quickly, and I'm going to ready a spell.
It was meant to be.
Okay.
Do you know you can heal, Kevin?
Fuck yeah, I can. Cure wounds, bitches.
Yeah, but remember, you guys don't know that you can cast spells.
Yeah.
Can I jump in and again point out
If
that
you cast it before, you shouldn't. Then you should know that you can do it. Yeah, you can choose to channel magic. Like if you think that you have divine energy flowing through you, you could try to channel it, but it may not work.
can I finish?
I can
Can't
hope
finish.
with my heart. I think that I can
Can't finish.
stabilize
Hey,
fish.
no, Evan's trying to save you.
Can I finish?
Can I finish? Can I finish?
Can I finish?
Ma'am, are you finished? Are you
Can I
finished?
finish? The rule book says all you have to do is stabilize me. Every single character can do that. I would assume that all characters know that they can do that.
Yeah, without magic, yes.
So I'm just pointing that out. If you want to use
I'm
magic,
pointing out to Kevin
that's
that
your
he's
decision.
wanting to cast a spell. It's
Okay.
more important that he learns
Okay.
magic.
How
but
about
I'm just making sure that he knows that as a character, he knows that he doesn't have to
Right.
cast magic to save my life.
Okay. Draw back and punt. I see what you're getting at, Martin. Fergard, bring him to me. my years of experience out in the field, I believe I can stabilize them. And I'm going to ready in action.
Okay. Are you going to move any closer? Or did you already do that? You already did that.
Movement's free, isn't it? No,
All
it's
right.
okay. I can move.
Aaron.
I can move.
I'm just gonna sit there where I'm at standing and try to look as gentlemanly as possible, and like maybe give like a little look to the kobold that's with me that doesn't really know what to do, and be like, "Yes, quite good day."
All right. Bergard.
I am going to be like, Moonslicer, devils say I can heal. What that mean? Alright. I start doing that and
Doing what?
start channeling, like, starting to, like, focus to try to, like, make him feel better.
Okay. Make you're a charisma caster.
Yes.
Make a charisma check. Now, specifically, JJ and Meta, are you using your lay on hands, or are you trying to do a spell?
Lay on hands.
Okay. Okay, so yes, you feel like you have divine energy flowing through you. And that you believe that you can do something similar to what you saw the kobold do to Baron earlier this day.
Okay. I'm going to lay on hands. For, I think I can only do 5 hit points.
I think we can turn the
No,
Charlie Daniels
you're
off.
paladin level 2.
Oh, 2. So I'm at 10 points. 10 HPs.
Yes.
So yes, officially you gain 10 hit points and don't die.
Woo! Yay!
And then I'm
All
like,
right, now
then
we
I
can
hold,
continue in turns if anybody's going to do anything but flee.
I hold Vishal over the chasm like, you owe me your life. Not just-
Fuck yeah, I do.
So is anybody planning to do anything but flee? If you are, we'll keep in turns.
No, I'm
Get the
gonna
hell
look
outta
at it
here.
with as much pride and respect as I can muster.
Will that trigger my action?
What?
Like essentially, like I'm looking at his wounds. I'm frantically like trying to fix him. Fergar just laid on hands, so the stuff's healing itself, and I want this shit to erupt from my fingers. Like my hands glow green, and I get my cure wounds spell. Like, boo!
Okay, so I misunderstood. So you were going to try and do a spell.
Yeah,
I thought you were trying to do the stabilize.
I don't know how to put it. Again, like you threw me a big curveball. It's like you don't know that you can cast a spell, so it's like never done it like that before. So
Yeah, none of you
I
ever
just-
realize that magic is.
so I
Alright.
want to fix his wounds.
You're a wisdom caster, right?
Yes.
Make a wisdom check. Make a wisdom.
Wisdom check. Okay. Is that like a save, I guess?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, you were able to like, you're like able to tap into. You feel like you can tap into like the spirits of like what nature is around you, and channel it through you into Vishla, which you reach out and do once Fergard puts her down. So you can roll your heal. All right, so Vishla, you gain another 6 hit points from Baron.
Woohoo!
You are welcome.
I'm in the money.
All right, now other than
I
that,
could take on the whole empire.
Don't say that shit. You'll die.
is anybody doing anything but fleeing?
No, I'm running fucking faster than anybody else.
Okay, well, unless anybody says they're not, then I'm going to assume you leave the cave.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, so as you guys are going out the cave, the remaining kobolds that are like right there near where the bulk of you are, they come up to you, Colby, and they say something in their tongue that you don't understand. Baron, you understand them when they say it, and they say, "You take us with you, please."
Should we take the kobolds with us?
Yes. Kobolds help us. They good. We treat them good. They become good.
I'm actually
Everyone.
growing fond of them myself.
Everyone deserves
you
second
do see
chance.
that there are 5 bloody pulps of of kobolds back there where the devil was.
I'm like, fuck these kobolds.
How many of them are there?
Why
you say
you,
fuck these kobolds?
why you say fuck these kobolds?
that died for
They save your life.
I don't care. That
Little
thing's gonna try
man.
and kill us again if we try and take these guys with us.
I snatch him up.
I say we take them.
So
But
do you
before
say
we-
that?
Yeah.
The devil says, actually, I don't care. I'm leaving.
Oh, well, I don't give a shit what y'all do.
Let's take the kobolds with us, but before we leave, we have to name them. I say Mo, Larry, Curly, and Shemp.
Just those 4 names for all of them.
You got more than 4. You've got
That's perfect. That's perfect.
9.
No. Each
You ever
one
seen
is
the movie
named
The Spirit?
Mo, Larry, Curly, and Shemp.
You ever seen the
You
movie
have
The
9
Spirit?
kobolds to take with you.
Oh, forever.
9 kobolds? I thought
Yeah.
there were bloody pulps over there.
There's 5 of them that are dead, but there's 4 of them down there where Aaron is, and 5 over there where you guys are.
Yeah, I'll get their names mixed up all the time. So come
Yes.
along, minions.
Look, you savage. It's called a cape.
All right, so they all follow you out of the cave, and yeah, so you guys are able to make it out of the cliff fine. Where are you going once you get to the bottom of the cliff?
I have a map.
Vishla, do
Wait,
you have my
no, I'm not
They
pie?
don't know you have a map though.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying that. No, I'm not saying that. But if we're trying to make decisions, I'm going to want to go kind of in that direction, but not exactly in that direction.
Vishla, do you have my pipe?
No.
Of course. The one thing that could help us get to wherever the hell we need to go.
It took the pipe and tried to take my spine with it.
All right, Colby, you should probably make a deception. Anybody who wants can also roll a insight versus that.
Technically, all of that is true.
Yes, but you are being deceptive.
Damn it.
Okay, so Baron, you know he's not telling the whole truth. You don't feel like he's blatantly lying, but you definitely pick up that he's holding back.
Right, and it just furthers my feelings towards you, which is you're in my shit box. I'm so mad at you.
Peridot believes that's exactly the way it went down.
No, I'm right there.
Fergar, you're not sure that the devil would go straight from being friendly to aggressive without being provoked.
Okay, so
Little man, I don't think honest. Devil man. We're already out of the cave, aren't we?
Yeah.
Right.
You guys are back down the cliff.
I point my finger at him, and I look really pissed off, and I turn around and I start walking towards the woods.
Okay.
Moonslicer, me no trust this little ugly girl.
Can we
I'm
put on
not-
something other than the devil went down to Georgia? It's been like on for like an hour.
You're the only one who can hear it.
I can't hear it.
It's
I
been
can hear it.
nonstop.
You're the only one who can hear it.
Crazy.
I'm hoping somebody's curious as to what I'm doing so I can trigger Colby to reveal that he's got a map.
Can we talk about how you talk to your sword there, Fergard?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Sword
Yes,
talk to
let's
me,
talk
me
about
talk to
that.
sword.
So your sword talks to you, buddy?
Yes. Tells me lots of
Oh,
things. Tells
That's good.
tells
Does the
Fergard do good.
Oh, well, then I guess we're okay. Does the sword ever tell you to do bad?
Well, Fergarg never really understood good or bad, but what Fergarg is doing, Sword says is good, and Fergarg believe.
Did Fergard get picked on when he was a little ogre?
Good.
Most of Fergarg live in the woods
Oh my god, with the map.
by
Oh.
himself. You know, kill stuff, steal stuff, stuff like that.
Okay, well, just let Peridot know if sword tells Fergar anything evil, okay?
What is evil?
Like killing stuff that is good, or stealing, or lying.
This little Vishla person, I believe, lied to us. I say that out loud.
Oh,
I
I
don't lie to you guys.
I
What
don't.
would I lie about? I've just been through the most traumatic experience of my life.
That's right. You have. I'm sorry that you had to deal with that. That seems like an awful ordeal for you.
It was rough.
It really sucks that I totally believed you.
All right.
Well,
Very well.
I believe what's going on.
I made a deal with that demon, and then it tried to kill me.
Because you're shisty. I'm watching you.
Entitled to your opinion.
I'm watching you.
All right. So, where are you guys headed from there?
I found the tracks.
Okay, Kevin, where you following? You following the tracks back to the ship or back to the village?
To the lodge.
Okay. Are the rest of you going with Kevin?
Yep.
Cool.
I can't. Where did the map? I can't remember where the map told me to go.
Not anywhere near here.
But like which direction?
I would have been like northwest of here, like quite a bit of ways.
Oh, so it's like a long ways off.
Yeah, like she drew like an outline of what she believed was the island and marked where your ship was currently docked, where the village was, and where the cave was. And, you know, you were like way away from all the rest.
And they're wanting to go back to the longhouse?
Yes.
No, I'm just go with them.
Still not revealing that you have a map, right?
What a map. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it seems like the sensible thing to do. Go back and tell the white crow that we've lost our pipe. We probably unleashed hell upon this land. Fuck that one up.
We didn't lose it. It's
Okay,
taken
so
from
like
us.
Colby basically
Oh, I don't believe you.
like that. She put like, you know, your ship is here, and
Yeah.
the cave is here, longhouse is here, and then like where you need to be is over here.
Oh, lovely. How am I going to pull that one off? Okay.
You might have to let your companions know. All right, so you guys are going back to the longhouse then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
My honor drives me to tell the white crow or whatever the hell it is of our mistake.
All right, so yeah, you guys get back there. The crows are flying around. The white crow lands on like the totem right here, and then becomes human again and is sitting on top of the totem. And she says, "Did you have luck?"
I look straight at Vishla. My glaring eyes. Well, emote that.
I didn't feel very lucky.
I'm getting oddly comfortable with all this weird shit that's happening to me in my life.
That shit.
Dick, move! Dick, move!
Please,
It's
God,
like-
no initiative.
More kobolds. Oh, God.
Hey, where'd I go?
You're there.
Fergar, go to sleep now. Fergar, tired.
Well, the crow is still the crow lady's still staring at you guys, and she says, "Is that a yes or no?"
Person over here, give pipe to devil. Devil kills this person. I saved this person, and then this person lies to us about what they did.
I take a knee. We failed you, my lady.
She says, "And you lost the pipe as well?"
No, pipe was straight. I didn't know this, so.
I look at Vishla again, waiting for him to say anything. Nothing. Hi, my lady.
She says, "This is bad news. I thought you come to help us. Without the pipe, without the spirit wheel, we are cursed to this form forever."
Maybe I could come up with something. I mean, I've been discovering some very interesting things about myself lately.
She says, I am honored that you would be willing to sacrifice your own personal energies, but
Whoa, that was a little specific.
he says, but your soul would not be enough.
There has to be something, milady. Something,
No,
some way.
Those items were crafted as part of the ritual to bring us back from the ritual. We are only stuck like this because the spirit wheel was taken from us. We must reclaim the pipe and the spirit wheel in order to be able to be free.
Are we gonna have to find this devil person and steal the pipe back from them?
Yes.
After I get some levels. I need
Did you
levels.
say that? Are you asking that to her, Michael, or are you asking me?
I'm just talking out loud.
Oh.
To the group.
She says, you do not have to do anything, but we will be cursed to this form for all of eternity if there are not brave enough heroes to return these items.
So my character feels deeply like responsible for all this mess. So with a lot of resolve, I look at her and I say, then we will correct this. We will make this right.
She says, if you would give me your word, I will allow your crew to stay safely in this lodge for this evening, but the items would need to be returned to us on the morrow.
Should have iced that be.
We're fucked.
I'm going devil
We're
hunting.
so
Going back there.
We are so fucked, guys.
I'm going devil hunting.
Maybe we should just go after that treasure.
What treasure?
I'll know about it.
I want to go back to the ship and you trick the trip.
Is anybody okay? So your options at this point would be either agree to reclaim the items and bring them back here to free these people, or you could just leave.
I have
But
to write this wrong.
I
I'm
think
going to
that,
stay.
We gotta get
as
out
a
of here.
reminder, since it was like 2 sessions ago, your whole goal of exploring the island was supposed to be able to find some place for the crew of the ship to like bunk down until the storm passed.
We found it.
But it's
we did.
He's only going to allow you to use it if you guys agree to bring the items to her tomorrow.
I think we should look for another place. If there's one settlement on this island, we should look. There must be another.
Why
We
shouldn't
can't.
we go get her items back?
Silence you. You're the
want
reason.
It would be
Go
the
back.
finding her items would be the it'd be the British thing to do. Yes, quite.
Can any of you tell me how you plan to kill that thing?
Lightning
With
seems
lightning?
With Moonslicer. Moonslicer help. Moonslicer.
Lightning you say.
Moonslicer strong.
Am I the only one who doesn't want to go
Zap.
back and die again?
Well, you were the only one who almost died anyway, so.
Moonslicers say we must get items back.
Maybe you'll learn your lesson. And with great purpose.
That sounds like a sigh of resignation. I think we
It
got
does.
him.
It does, doesn't it?
Yes.
Colby,
I love
think of
that
the
sigh.
treasure on her. Think of the treasure she might have.
Everyone listen
You're
to Fergark.
You're not going back to fight the devil, Colby. You're going back to get back what's yours.
That's right. I don't have to kill her. I just need to get it.
We must go back. Else,
Well, I'm not gonna stay here on
else
my ass
evil,
by myself,
evil escape.
so-
Okay. However, comma,
Cross references.
since we now have a lodge, we should tell the ship's captain that we have found a place to weather this storm.
Well, you only have a lodge if you are agreeing to reclaim the items tomorrow.
All in favor?
Aye.
B? Yeah, aye.
All opposed?
I still think we should look for another shelter on the island, but
All right. So you guys are agreeing to go back tomorrow and get the items. We'll end the session there. You guys should think about if you guys are going together down to the ship to let them know of this place, or if you're going to separate, so that I can plan accordingly.
So,
I
guys,
can.
there any
In my
Right.
defense, guys, you guys were supposed to go there to the devil without the pipe.
Billy, are Are you building on your own, or are you building from that set?
No, I'm building on my own.
Oh, I was gonna say because it looks almost exactly like the one that's in my basement.
Well,
Quite distracting.
I found a bunch of the parts in a random bin, and I was like, huh, because like I found like the cockpit,
Nice.
and so I was like, I've got the ones I need, so I might as well just make it. So I am.
Yeah,
I'm
so
going to go back
I
down.
was wondering, the way that was supposed to go was that you were going to be presented with an option to either deal with the devil. They give the devil's under the same curse as these people, so they both want these two items. So you guys could have given it to the devil or given it to the people, and either way was still going to be fine, one way or the other, until somebody pissed off the devil.
Motherfucker was holding out on me.
I think it was awesome. I'm not criticizing you at all.
Well, no, good.
That was awesome.
Look, I just like the fact that you felt like you could intimidate another creature that was ruling over kobolds in the lair with all the kobolds around you. You're like, fuck these dudes. They don't know whose sides they're on. I'm gonna get what's mine.
The
So-
kobolds loved me.
But the devil had an army of kobolds that feared it.
That loved me.
Yes. Real quick, just want to interject. I think that I should go tell the captain by myself. I can move a whole hell of a lot faster through the wooded terrain than taking the group. I can move stealthily if needed to at a normal pace. So I think it's just easier if you all stay here, and I'll go let the captain know and bring the ship's crew back.
What if this bird doesn't keep its word? How do we know any of the things on this island are going to give us shelter? What if there is another abandoned area? Will anybody at least entertain this possibility with me?
Sure. I entertained the idea. We just don't have the time to explore for it.
Why? He's going back to the ship. Let's take our own trip and look and see what else is on the island.
You want to see if we can find the hatch?
It's not
Or
that
at least let me. These are the trees I like.
I assume you're trying to convince them after I leave, right? Because I don't trust you.
Not necessarily.
You're on my shit list.
I don't. It doesn't matter. I don't. If I think that you don't like me, then yeah, I'm gonna wait until after you leave.
You're on my shit list. Like, I care deeply about you because you're part of my crew right now. Like, you're my responsibility. But you're on my shit list because you hid in those bags and wouldn't come out. That got you on the shit list. Then you lost the pipe. That further deepens you on the shit list.
I didn't lose it. It's not like, where did the pipe go? I gave it away.
All right. So for my planning purposes, you guys will have to decide tonight, but use the chat or the email or something and let me know if you guys are going to go search for, they're going to follow Colby's lead. Colby, are you going to go and search for other areas, whether they go with you or not?
Fuck no.
Okay, I just wasn't sure if you were going to go and try and find the treasure, or even if they went with you or not. As I assume that's your agenda in finding other shelter.
You don't know me. I'm not going anywhere alone.
Can we look for the treasure in the day and go look for the items tomorrow?
I don't know what this treasure is you're talking about, but if we want to
Yeah,
go
I
look for
don't
other
know.
shelter on the island, we can go tomorrow morning. I'm okay with that.
Okay, it's all coming together.
In the meantime, before like just piddling around and not know what's going on, I'm gonna be out here, like outside of the longhouse where like you guys don't really see me, and I'm gonna be like trying to like do different things. I'm gonna be like, other than just the whole lightning fist thing, I'm gonna be like, all right, let's go, giant jelly bean bears, like.
Okay, yeah, that was going to be the thing I was going to end with, was that if you guys aren't doing anything, as it is getting like towards the end of the day. So if you guys aren't going to do anything for the remainder of this day, then you can spend downtime before taking your rest to like try to practice any like abilities, so that you might be able to, anything that you have, if you decide to do that, anything that you have activated before, you now know how to like activate that.
Sweet.
Right.
Okay. Well, I am going to do that. I also, is anybody hurt at all?
I think you're the only one that took damage this entire.
Okay. Rub it in. Rub it in.
Yeah.
I took one for the team.
I'm was trying to cast a few different
Our
cantrips.
whole thing could have gone differently too, because if like that Kevin or that kobold that was at the mouth of the cave, if Kevin hadn't like convinced it to like chill out and hang out, if he had just attacked it and killed it, then that kobold wouldn't have been able to convince all the other kobolds to not attack you guys. So you guys would have been fighting the other kobolds while Colby was up there dying.
That would have been a lot.
I was trying to get you all immortality. Okay.
Oh, hey, our cabals are here, right? So,
I
like,
did that
I
for
think
you.
since they worship you so much, Colby, maybe you should spend the rest of the night trying to learn the lingo. Since I can't stay here and teach you it.
Pretty sure that'll take more than a day.
Oh yeah, it's gonna take years, but
Hey, Martin.
Yeah.
worth a start.
Well, I'm out here just like practicing abilities. I'm trying to do something other than what I've already done, but I've only got the ability to cast cantrips right now. Do I discover anything on accident that I haven't done yet? I've got 3 cantrips that I've not cast.
We'll figure it out.
Okay.
So are you guys going to be, other than Kevin, since Kevin's going down to get the captain and stuff, well, I guess Kevin will eventually be back. Are any of you guys going to be spending time trying to like practice your abilities?
Yeah, me.
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Peridot
spend
is
time.
easy. Peridot already knows everything she can do.
I'm gonna spend time enjoying the company of my new friends who are not evil.
I don't understand this word you keep throwing around.
Meanwhile, Colby, the kobolds will be like going off into the forest, and they'll come back and they'll have water, and they'll leave again. They'll come back with food. They don't. They bring enough for themselves and you.
And me?
Yeah.
Dick move. Dick move.
Martin,
Yeah.
I think I might also tell my story to some people,
Okay.
just to tell them where I came from and stuff.
Okay.
Actually, oh, I can't talk to kobolds. Okay.
All right. Well, yeah. So Billy, if you wanted to type any of that up and send it to him in an email,
Okay.
they've got the link from the wiki to like your backstory or whatever, so you wouldn't have to write any of that up. But if you want to just basically tell them about the people you rolled with previous to this,
Yeah.
then you can do
Yeah.
that.
Sounds good.
All right, guys. Well, that's 10 o'clock, so we'll call it.
All right, guys.
Interesting enough, if you guys would have like stayed to kill that devil, that would have been a lot of experience.
Dude, I was all right. So,
Assuming you could have done it, which I'm not confident that you even had the capabilities.
I don't think we would have.
hold on, watch this.
Assuming you could have, there's 5 of you?
Yeah,
Would
but
have all leveled.
hey, Martin,
That
don't
would have
count
been
me.
2,300 experience.
I wouldn't have had any more offensive spells that were not ice.
Yeah, that would have been 2,300 experience to kill that for each.
Ah, shit.
Total.
That's like 2 levels.
Up.
All right.
Like I said, I don't think you guys could have killed it. It was not meant for anywhere near your CR. But
That's how much.
I'm just-
Let's see.
honestly, while it was still frozen in the ice, you guys could have just shattered it in the ice and it would have been done and over with. But Colby decided to free it and then piss it off, and that changed everything.
All right,
I
hold
like the
on.
hard mode.
So 4 plus 4 is 31. Okay, so 6. So 2 more. I would have done 33 damage on my first attack.
He has 180 hit points. In
Okay, we wouldn't have won that.
He's
Holy
resistant
shit.
to almost everything.
We would not
Like,
have won that.
like the only thing that I saw that you guys were doing that had any kind of like not half damage or immunity.
Was electricity.
I'm only telling all of you guys this because you're not gonna have to face it.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'll give you that preview because we're gonna have to speed through because you guys haven't even got to the new world yet. But
I'm having so much fun here.
so yeah, since Colby made a deal on this island, we're gonna have to spend another session here.
Hey, guys.
Billy, you can completely decide whether or not you want to be a part of that.
Yeah,
I
I
can
totally do.
understand if Peridot's like, you know what, fuck you guys, I'm going back to the ship.
Colby, for my sake, I'm so thankful you did that, man, because I enjoy playing this game.
Oh, you
You got-
gotta
you
keep
got
it
a good
interesting.
But yeah, so I fully expected that you guys were going to just make a deal with the devil or take the stuff back to the people in the longhouse by the end of this session. All was going to be well, and you're going to get shelter and leave the next day. But when Colby started making a deal, I was like, oh shit, I'm going to bring some more of JJ's lore into this game.
Awesome. Awesome.
So the two options she gave you, Colby, were something that were options that we found when we came to this island in JJ's game.
Interesting.
That's cool.
The adventurers that she alluded to that came here and looted part of Ponce's gold was us.
Nice.
Nice. I like it.
Oh man, it's classic.
That's pretty nice.
Those guys must have been greedy, like very generous assholes to not take all that treasure.
There were reasons. I'm not going to tell you because Colby chose.
crap.
So.
There were raisins.
Why, oh why didn't I take the blue pen?
And Colby, if you remind me after you guys leave the island, I'll